welcome to Let's Talk. I'm Jade Harrell, and I'm with Amber Klear, Amy Rivera, and Teena Love. And each week we talk about issues we face as women, because we know things are on your mind. They most certainly are for us. So welcome to the room. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be back.
About you. Yes, I've been thinking about you. You all look lovely. We
You.
try to always start with something we love. So that's the best way to kick off our day. Amy, what is it you're loving right now?
You know, I knew you were gonna ask me. I live across like this little store across the street from my loft, and I found this lemongrass tea, and all of a sudden I just have this fascination with warm teas. So I'm loving the warm teas right now. And lemongrass is just my one I'm going to.
That's it. That's it. Save a cup for me. How about you, Miss Amber Klear?
I'm loving food trucks. My favorite type of truck is a food truck, and I just love being able to try all types of different flavors and stuff. St. Louis has a super awesome food truck group. Like all of the food trucks in St. Louis, I love how many there are and how active, like especially so on the Illinois side, we still can't have like indoor seating or whatever. So a lot of the food trucks have been coming over, and it's been pretty awesome.
So who do you have on auto dial?
Oh man, so I'm weird because I like to try different ones constantly. So like I probably have like 12 on the list that I still have to try, but I really like Truck Norris, Farm Truck, Wayno's International Cuisine. There's the Spud Shack, which I honestly did not even know that I like baked potatoes until I went there. Like they put like teriyaki chicken on top of it. I could keep going. Oh yeah,
Potato.
I was like, oh, it's a potato? No.
Yeah, it's not just for sides anymore. You know, you underestimate your potato when you just do fries or tots.
Yeah.
That's right.
It made me get more creative at home. Like I'm grilling potatoes on the grill now, and like have gotten all types of creative with cooking. So
you've gotten skills too.
No, that's still nice. You know, I still like need to order a pizza sometimes after I make a few dinners, but
yeah. Well, practice makes better.
Yeah. And potatoes are cute. I can mess those up all day long.
That's it. Teena, what are you loving right now?
Well, I don't know if you guys can catch my background here, but you might see the Torrid bags because I am loving Torrid and the Torrid Foundation. Right now, if you go to Torrid and you purchase a breast cancer awareness item, they have a collection of breast cancer awareness items. 20% of the proceeds go to Susan G. Komen and the breast cancer awareness campaign. And so I just wanted to show you all. Here's a shirt.
Oh, look, I am loving that.
This is one of the items that's in the collection.
There's a COVID mouth.
Another shirt. It's a little.
Oh, I love tie-dye. I'm loving it. Loving it.
And then they have another shirt, lots of items, but this is just one that I got. It says Strong Woman, but of course it's going to be backwards.
Yeah.
And on the back it says, know them, be them, and raise them. So lots of different items. If you go online to the Torrid Foundation, you can see them. If you go on their app, you can see those items. And again, 20% of each item that is purchased from that collection goes to Susan G. Komen and the breast cancer awareness.
Fantastic. Well, I love purchases with purposes, so that is all good for me. Right now, I am loving my crock pot, Instapot, rice cooking, bread cooking, all the stuff in one. I program it. I toss everything in. I'm a shero in my house. Instant Pot has made me cook at home yet again. And that's just kind of going with the way things are changing. I just find that it's difficult to keep up with all that's going on. and including keeping up our appearances. Now, you all look spectacular. I don't know. It was a challenge for me. You make it look easy. But how many times have you had to change your appearance, your clothing, or your actions to fit in? And in our Zoom economy and environment, a recent headline got us thinking about how we're being either our authentic selves or not so much. And a world that is so much full of judgment, and that is the norm. Trying not to be canceled, I found some foundation, right? But let's talk. Have you ever, do you recall, take me back to a time, I'm gonna start with you, Amber. Take me back to a time when you've changed your appearance or the way you acted just to fit in.
So I think from a business perspective, or even if I'm just shopping or somewhere, like I want to look more put together, more business professional, and I'll be taken more seriously. Just for instance, like, so let's say I have to return something at the store and I'm like 2 days over on the return period. If I go in and I look put together, they usually have let me return it because let's say I might be a habitual offender here. But if I look schleppy, they're gonna judge me and just be like, no. But I also work in a world of dudes. So there's times when I haven't fit in on purpose because with me riding a lot of motorcycle, like I was out at Sturgis and it's like all dirty dudes wearing leather. And I'm out there in my sundress and my like sun hat. And I'm just like, hey guys. And I have shorts on. So I'm riding my motorcycle. And it just like, I stood out on purpose. But there's other times where I want to blend in. So we are a visually driven society. And I think that there are times when, you know, it's acceptable and there are times when it's not acceptable to like judge someone on their appearance, I'll say. Like, and by appearance, I don't mean like someone's face or someone's hair or whatever. Like, that's stuff that they can't change. But you can change someone's outfit and you can change someone's like face stuff. But yeah.
I'm gonna shift to you then, Teena Love.
Yeah, because as I was listening,
my glamorous chameleon, and I've seen you with every look and rocking every single look. But have you ever had a time that you did it in order to fit in or to make yourself accepted? Share
absolutely. You know, Amber, I'll say this. Actually, we can change our hair because, you know, I do that all the time. And so it brings me to this style in particular with the locks. And Jade, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oftentimes, we are, as African American women, when we change our hair to locks or we just make that decision to wear locks in certain roles, people will tend to say that that is not appropriate for certain roles. And so I struggle right now being interviewed for different positions. It's very unnerving for me going into interviews with a style like this because, you know, oftentimes we're judged. I mean, think about it. You've got kids who have been taken off of wrestling teams because of their locks, kids who have not been able to wear locks to school, have had to cut them off. So this is very controversial. And it was a big decision for me to wear my hair in this way. And it's something that I always think about as I'm even today trying to find a position because I know that I will be judged or looked at in a certain way purely because I have locks in my hair. And not only do I have locks, but I have locks that have color.
You also mentioned, though, that you made that decision that while that is a challenge, and it is, I remember a time, and this will date me because I'm the granny in the room, there were no braids in the boardroom. That was a automatic and instant phrase. And I do recall having gained more attention and awareness when I was explaining my hairstyles than whether I was explaining meeting minutes or a proposal. And it started to occur to me to be strategic about that, or at least do it on my own terms. And when I heard you say, well, it was I had to make a real choice and decision. Tell me why you stood behind that choice and what was it you wanted to say with it?
Well, you know, honestly, I feel that I can look professional in any style that I wear just purely because of just the way I wear it, the way I carry myself. But unfortunately, there still is a stigma against locks. I made the decision because if this is the way I feel right now and this is how I want to look, then I feel that I have the right to be able to do so. And so that's what I'm.
I love it. That takes us to our headline, because this mom in particular had a meeting coming up. She is a mother of 3 young children, and of course she's in the scenario of, I'm at home trying to work, my meetings are on Zoom, and I'm managing all of life in and around that space. And she looked at her LinkedIn picture and she said she cringed. It was so polished, so groomed, so professional, that it did not align with who she felt like she is today. And then took a selfie and replaced that as her profile picture, because the selfie, here we are, we have semi-washed hair, not the professionally done makeup, as well as the lighting and all the accoutrements, and said, hey, here's where I am right now. And she made that statement and stand to better speak to where we are in this day and time. Amy, when you saw and were thinking about that, kind of what did it bring up for you?
Well, bring up a couple things. First, I applaud her for being so brave to being her authentic self, first and foremost. And secondly, when I was in the corporate America job, I had hid my disease by wearing skirts all the time. And I felt like I had to represent in a certain fashion, so they respected me. The thing that I realized is they didn't know what was under my skirt. I was being prejudged by the way I looked, because I was often told I was too pretty to leave the position I was in at that current state. And it just dumbfounded me, because I had 2 degrees, I had 10 years plus experience, I had 0 write-ups, and then here comes someone with barely any experience, and it was a slap in the face. What they didn't understand was they underestimated my knowledge and my skill set, that I documented everything. And 3 years later, that's what won my procedure and my surgeries against this company. So when women are set to look at a certain way in a certain aspect, we automatically feel that pressure immediately. And when I literally I dropped my skirt, meaning I don't wear skirts anymore, I stopped hiding my disease, that's when I became the authentic Amy who I was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And they can prejudge me for what I look like, but when I come in with that educational hammer, they're not going to know what hit them.
That's it. And I love that you said, and a hammer, with the hammer. Because did you hear some of the things that came up for us? It takes bravery to be authentic. We need to kind of look at that. Why does it take bravery to be my authentic self? Shouts out to Alicia Keys, one of the first or among the visible sisters that I recognized, who said, you know what, I want to take off this makeup and be my authentic self. The sister from Cheers back in the day, who said, I'm going to be wherever I'm at this time. Shouts out to Rivera, because she says, my weight is going to fluctuate and I'll be where I'm at any given day. All of them who I've mentioned have given me a little more confidence and boost in being okay, and not necessarily brave to be authentic, but to just be authentic and okay. The other thing is, our brains are our beauty. And that in and of itself has worked wonders, where I utilize that, and then, hey, whatever the extra icing on the cake or the look, or however I may present in a certain environment, then that ends up being the accent to it. And I really applaud her, because at this point, we're just trying to live through it. I only look at the mirror on Tuesdays when we get ready. Right. So I know that y'all could scold me for being late, but I couldn't remember which brush, to grab.
Well, I have a unique perspective on this, because I work with almost all dudes, and I think that women are blessed because we have that option. If we have a pimple, we can cover it, and not looked down on by society. If dudes have a face full of pimples or they have dark eyes, they can't do anything to hide it. They don't have long hair to cover anything up. They don't have any options, because I work with a lot of dudes who are just as self-conscious, if not more, than I am. And so it's a very unique conversation to have with them, because it's literally me and, 20 to 30 dudes or men, and I, all the way from the top to like the middle, bottom, wherever you want to be, like professional wise, I shouldn't say bottom, like they're just as important, but they're expected to dress differently.
Well, yeah.
They all have different expectations about what they're supposed to look like too. And they struggle with it, I think, more than us, because we can, especially with me, I can make my own dress code because I'm a girl. Like I can wear so many more things.
Who runs the world?
Yeah. Not like that, like, so they're only professional wise, they're only allowed to wear shorts for like a 3-month window. Well, I can wear dresses all year long. So
you're so kind to the gentleman, and thank you for pulling back your dudes comment, because we probably would have some issue with folks calling us broads.
Yeah.
They
call me dude too.
I mean, I totally get it, and that standard is set. It brings us right back around to who and what we are, and do we love it. So stick around, everybody. We're going to take a quick break, because I love to talk, and I love to talk with these ladies. When we come back, we're talking about changing our work from home wardrobes and the increase of a particular product. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to Let's Talk. I'm here with Amber, Amy, and Teena Love, and we're talking about our work from home wardrobes. We look good like this every day. But this should come as no surprise, but consumer spending is down on underwire bras. And increasing for sports bras and bralettes. Some women are even reporting purchasing professional pajamas so they can wear them to their Zoom meetings. Okay, ladies, let's talk. What are you wearing at home, Amy?
I'm so guilty of this. As a matter of fact, yesterday I just bought 3 jumpers and long robes to run around in the house with, and I had to make sure they're like this certain color of nude and shade so that I can wear them. And I bought more sports bras. So I'm just comfortable. And I feel like if I'm comfortable and presentable, then I'm more productive.
Yeah.
And
I feel the opposite. I feel like I have to get dressed so that I'm in the mindset to work. Because if I just stay in my pajamas all day, then I'm in a pajama mindset. And honestly,
no. Yeah, I'm not going to wear pajamas. I'm buying them as outfits to wear, and I'm doing my hair and makeup.
Right. You're still bringing it. You're getting ready for the cause. That's great. You all get into the mode and the space to be productive. I feel like it could go either way. I'll drop when I drop, and I'll get up when I get up.
So my thing is, I can't relax. I get home and I change clothes, and that's how it's puts my mind and stuff at ease, so I can stop focusing at work. So working from home, I still have to have that divide where it's okay, when do I stop working? Otherwise my mind won't shut off. So I have to have a different outfit for work.
Yeah, I could take a lesson from you there. I could take a lesson from you there. To turn into Teena Love. See, so what's your closet? Is your closet getting long?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if y'all remember, probably a few episodes ago, I think I mentioned that what I was loving was being able to wear like yoga pants and bralette, So that really is something that often days I'll put on yoga pants and put on my sports bra, and that's just the way I roll. I think I even was in the mall the other day and I noticed that they had a sports bra with a jacket over the top with leggings. Like they're kind of moving towards that too. So speaking of bralettes, if you go online,
what is a bralette? Because to me, it's like that's somewhere in the middle. Like there's donuts, and is this like a little bra?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Bring me up to speed, T.
Yes, the bralettes are. It's intimate apparel. You can wear it underneath your clothing. It doesn't provide a whole lot of support. So for me, I don't know. I can wear a bralette as my bra for the day because they don't have a lot of support. But at night now, child, I will put on a bralette and some underwear and go to bed.
Okay, wait a minute. You are to bed intimately. I tossed out, actually, I burned all my bras in rebellion.
We did not.
There's a good story. So
They're so expensive. Why would you do that?
Because I never bought the expensive ones either. Maybe that's why I was so anti-bra. See, so quality bra makes a difference.
It
does.
I
was on this health show, and we had a doctor on that was talking about our lymphatic system, and how unless you move, then you don't have a way. There's no pump like your circulatory. You don't have a way to get that waste out. And bras, underwire, and straps can clog those same pores, and then you get buildup. I was like, oh, all you had to do was give me an excuse. And I literally had a bra burning party, ain't singing one since. So it's tanks and sporties for me all day long. And we have just, what I've learned, and this is maybe a little bit of TMI, but I think you all could use it. When we have and use all that support, then our own muscles don't strengthen in order to support them. So Absolutely. The thing I was trying to avoid was getting worse with the frequent and constant use of bras. Now they're a little more aware of what
for me,
to do.
I spent a lot of money for these boobs, and I don't mean in the way that most people think. I had a reduction. So the fact that I can finally wear like bras that like are pretty and fun,
celebrate,
like,
girl.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Celebrate, girl.
Now I still can't wear a bralette because, I don't want like things to fall out from the underside of my dress, but I still like to be like,
where's your sense of adventure? You haven't lived until something's fallen out of something.
Oh girl. No. I really funny story about buying cheap bras.
Yeah.
So again, work with all dudes. And I had a bra explosion where the piece in the middle, like right there, it like came unhooked, and it was like they went to like different area codes. Like it was like the Civil War. It was like one went east, one went west, and it was like they were separating, and it was 12 men and then me. And so I was like, I have to go right now. And they're like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I'm like, turn around. I'm leaving.
Did you guys ever hear of like wear the water bras? Do you remember the water bras?
I remember them, but I never needed them because I had plenty.
I didn't have anything growing up. And when I started driving and working, that's what I spent my money on. And and what I accidentally did is my mother washed it and didn't realize it was a water bra and then put it in the dryer and it exploded. That was my very short-lived falsy time.
We all have such wonderful experiences to glean from.
All stories.
What would be your takeaway? Because we never leave without pouring something into the cups of our sisters. Teena, what's your takeaway from today?
My takeaway,
wardrobe issues, comfort is cute. What's your takeaway?
My takeaway today is be yourself. Relax and be yourself. Do what you need to do to be peaceful and to just be loving. That's what I'm going to say.
That's from the love herself. Amber Klear?
I think that we need to remember we are a visually driven society, and you can choose to stand out or you can choose to fit in. But confidence is the best thing that you can wear.
Right. There's nothing cuter than confidence. Take us home, Amy. What's our takeaway? We're going to walk with this week.
You know, our takeaway is exactly what Amber and Teena said. When you feel the most comfortable in your own skin, that is the most important thing. What may work for someone may not work for you, and vice versa, but just know, be you and love yourself, and there's nothing more you can change about that.
That's right. That's right. And it's hard. You can't love somebody else if you can't even love yourself.
Amen.
But please love somebody else. For your other sisters out here, send some love, compliment her, encourage her so she can feel a little bit better about herself and know that somebody's in her corner, all right? Thank you so much for watching Let's Talk. You can catch us every Tuesday, a new episode. Comment and let us know that what you're talking about. And of course, you can always join the conversation. We will see you next week. Be sure to follow us on social media. We'll be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And can't wait to see you there. Amy, Amber, and Teena, much love, ladies. Have an exceptional week. And we'll talk next week. You can braid, you can braid, you sure can braid. Miss Let's Talk this week. I'm Jade Harrell with Amber, Amy, and Teresa. Your name ain't Jade, Teresa. 3, 2, and 1. Hi, this is Jade Harrell, and 3, 2, and 1. Hi, this is Jade Harrell. I am so not even looking at y'all because you make me laugh.